Welcome to an entirely new YouTube series entitled YouTube Audio Background Study. And what is this new series intended to do? Well, it's intended to provide students with a source of studying in a passive manner to increase their ability to gain knowledge and to have a more competitive advantage with their fellow students. So what we're aiming to do is focus on the audio aspect so that this is really a studying system that is designed to supplement your current studying and to operate virtually in the background. So you might be working on the computer and you're listening to this off of YouTube while you have other windows open. Similarly, you might be going for some exercise and you play this YouTube audio studying program on. You might be looking to go to sleep and you put it on in the background just so that you continue to reinforce the active teaching, active education that you're getting, and you continue to gain insights. Your brain continues to process the knowledge that it needs to know to be competitive. Because the one thing I've learned from having personally studied pretty much all over the world, you could say, is that studying in North America and in the English-speaking world is sorely lacking. The school system is sorely lacking, and you are at a competitive disadvantage with the rest of the world. Whether you're looking at Europe, you're looking at Asia, you're looking elsewhere, it is highly, highly competitive. There are over 1 billion people in India alone, over 1 billion people in China, and they compete, they study like crazy over there. The Europeans, they have good systems, and they study much harder than they study over here in North America. So you're finding yourself with the schooling system at a competitive disadvantage. And these are the people that you're eventually going to have to compete with, whether it's from the getting into the best universities or in your career or as you pursue business pursuits. You're going to have to compete with them. And the only way that you're going to effectively be able to compete with them is if you start now, recognize the weaknesses in our own educational system over here in North America, being both the United States and Canada, and try to supplement it so that you are not at that competitive disadvantage. Instead, you start positioning yourself better, both relative to your current competition, which is the other students in your class, but also in respect to the global student populace. And that's what we're trying to facilitate with this new YouTube audio studying series. It's designed to supplement your own educational processes and provide you with that competitive advantage. So what are we trying to do? Well, in North America, the system has allowed for society to become less focused on core education, less time spent on it, less focus on providing acceleration or regimentation of it. So what do you need to do? Well, you need to find ways to create that regimentation and focus. And that is what we're looking to achieve with this audio series. And what we aim to do is, whether you're gaming, you're doing other work, you're reading articles, you're doing some exercise, you're lying in bed, we're trying to drive in through the audio sensory means, through the passive, unconscious mind at times, the key elements that you need to be studying for. You need to be getting that focus into your head so that you understand what it is, whether it's, we're saying, by repetition, by communication, by getting it pushed over and over and over again, so that you are in the best position to do well, so that your brain understands what's dealing with from an educational standpoint, so that your studies are comprehensive, so that you can make the most of your time. And that is what this YouTube audio series is intended to do. It's a supplementary education system that effectively is free of charge to yourself, but it requires you to take the time and actually put the headphones on, listen to it, and keep on gaining knowledge. Allow yourself to be educated while you might well be doing other stuff. So it's not going to be as focused as if you just shut everything out and completely focus, and you still need to do that. That's number one and absolutely critical. But in this world that we live in, when there's so many outside influences hitting us, we got to find ways to continue to educate yourself in a manner that allows you to maximize the limited time you might well have. Because as I said before, the competition is harsh, and if you think the competition is hard now, the competition is going to be far harder as you move forward. And for that very purpose, you need to be doing this. You need to have as many sources of knowledge impartation, educating your brain, completely reinforcing what the topics are, what the subject materials are, and doing that. And that's what our new series is intended to do. So you want to do this background studying through the audio sensory means that you have, and look to ourselves, other sources such as audiobooks, and keep on imparting knowledge on that great brain of yours, because it can take it, it needs it, it's going to thrive off of it, and you're going to be so much happier because of that. And because it is passive in many respects, it's going to allow you to still do what else you're doing right now, but act as a supplement. So as I said, whether you're on the computer for other purposes, doing something else, whether you might be gaming, you might be doing some exercises and you have headphones on and you're connected to the internet. You might be lying in bed, relaxing, or just outright sleeping. Put us on, listen to us, keep it replaying through the night, and get yourself educated. Get yourself competitive, and it'll help you out that much more in your life. You'll appreciate it. You'll enjoy school and university all that much more, and you'll have that much greater of a time actually enjoying what your brain's challenges are. Thank you, and we look forward to speaking with you in this new series, YouTube Audio Background Study. Thanks again.